Welcome to the 2023 River States Conference Women's Basketball Media Day. The Oakland City University Mighty Oaks finished with a record of 22-10 during the 2022-23 campaign, including a 14-4 mark in River States Conference play. The Oaks advanced to the RSC tournament as the second seed in the West Division, beating West Virginia University Tech 101-72 in the quarterfinals, but they were defeated in the semifinals by the overall top-seeded Red Storm of the University of Rio Grande 87-77. Despite the loss, OCU earned a bid to the NAIA National Tournament for the first time under head coach Fakara Hawkins, where they fell to the number 1 seeded Campbellsville University 86-67. The Oaks then moved on to the NCCAA National Tournament, where they earned the number 1 overall seed for the first time. OCU again advanced to the championship game for the second year in a row with wins over number 8 Kentucky Christian University 68-51 and number 4 Alice Lloyd College 61-60, but were unable to keep pace with the second seeded College of the Ozarks, falling 86-63 in the championship. 4 starters returned to the OCU lineup from last year's team, including the top 2 scorers in Emily Hope, who averaged 14.6 points, and Jalea Dowell, who averaged 12.3 points per game. Marissa Austin added 9.6 points per contest, while Davanique Campbell supplied 9.3 points and a team-best 8 rebounds per game. Dowell's 71 blocks led the team last year, while Hope had a team-high in steals with 69. The lone senior to graduate, Taylor Dillard, led the Oaks in assists, handing out 155 on the year, while ranking 3rd in scoring at 9.7 points per game, 2nd in steals, and tops in minutes played. Joining the team this year for the first time are Gabby Joyner, a redshirt sophomore who sat out last year after transferring from IU Kokomo, and Rylan Cobb, a freshman from Northeast DuBois High School who earned honorable mention All-State recognition in her senior season a year ago. We are joined today by Oakland City University head coach Fakara Hawkins, now in her 4th season, as well as seniors Jalea Dowell and Emily Hope. What are you looking forward to the most as the season begins?
I'm just looking forward to going to battle with these kids. We've had a preseason that's been tough so far. So to see them get tested, our schedule is really challenging this year, both out of conference and in conference. So I'm just excited to see them show themselves what the work they've done already.
How has the preseason gone so far?
I feel like compared to last year, we're starting a lot better. Our communication is a lot better. We have a lot of returners, and coach is hard on us, but it's because, like I said, we have a lot of returners, so she expects a lot out of us.
I also agree with Jay. We've gotten stronger in the weight room, and we are continuing to lift, and that it's showing out on the court. And like Jay said, coach is pushing us harder because she knows what to expect from us. And we are a very successful team already, and I think that's going to be good for us moving forward.
Who are some returning players you are expecting to be leaders this season?
Finally in a good place in our program where we have quite a few returners, which is exciting. But obviously we'll look to our all-conference returning players in Davanique Campbell, Jalea Dowell, and Emily Hope. Those 3 will continue to build on what they did last season and hopefully expand on that. But we also have another 10 players that I expect to see their strengths out of. I expect to see great shooting. I expect to see phenomenal passing. I expect to see a lot of great team basketball this year.
What are your expectations for the season?
For me, obviously, or for all of us, obviously, to win and go to the NAIA tournament and get farther than last year, have a good regular season first. Focus on what we need to focus on.
I agree with Hope. I feel like we all have the same vision. We all expect the same thing. I expect all of us to play our roles great. Coach recruited all of us for a reason. She knows what she sees in us, and I feel like if we all just play our role, we can all get the outcome that we desire.
Who are some newcomers you're expecting to make an impact?
So we're fortunate enough to have Gabrielle Joyner, who sat out last year, who was at IU Kokomo a couple of seasons ago. She's tough. She's a great defender. She does a phenomenal job of getting to the rim and creating contact. So I'm expecting her to bring a level of toughness to our team that we lacked a little bit last year. And then we also have Rylan Cobb. She's a shooter, freshman, who we expect to come in, make a lot of mistakes, and also do some great things for us.
What are the strengths of this year's team?
I feel like one of our strengths is that we have a lot of returners. With that being said, we're older, so we know basketball. I feel like our basketball IQ is a lot higher. We don't have to relearn a lot of plays because it's just memory.
I think for this year's team, having a lot of returners is good for us, and then a bunch of veterans, like we've had 3, 4, 5th-year seniors, and a bunch of seniors and juniors that's been here, that's been recruited by Coach.
What are a few things you need to do as a team each day to be successful this year?
It's going to be really simple. Can we take care of the basketball, and can we impose our will? Those two things are going to determine how successful we are at the end of each night.
What is it about the River States Conference that makes it tough?
Personally, for me, I've seen that it's difficult going into different games with different teams with their defenses, trying to adapt with the other defensive styles, them trying to guard me or even the team, and trying to figure out how we can do other things to try and score the ball or play different defense around a different team.
In the RSC, we have to play a lot of different teams with different playing styles, night in and night out. And it's kind of, I'm not going to say hard, but it's a challenge to adjust to each team's playing style.
How do you see the conference shaping up this year?
I think it is going to be a fun, exciting year with all the new coaches, with Shawnee State coming in and a new style coming into the table. I think it's going to be very unexpected. I don't think anyone's going to run away with it this season. So I'm excited to see all the teams compete, and hopefully we can get another 3 to 4 teams in the national tournament this season.
Thank you for joining the River States Conference Media Day 2023. Be sure to follow all the exciting action this season on riverstatesconference.com and GoMediOaks.com.